Tina.
And I'm Jenna, and we're registered respiratory therapists with Poplar Pulmonary Wellness. This September is all about trigger awareness for mind, body, and soul.
If you live with a chronic lung condition, understanding your triggers is one of the most important things you can do to protect your health and maintain your quality of life.
Triggers are things that can irritate your lungs and make your breathing symptoms worse. They can lead to increased coughing, shortness of breath, wheezing, and excess mucus production, or even a lung flare-up.
The good news is that many triggers can be identified and managed once you become aware of them. Let's talk about some common lung triggers.
Some triggers can be seasonal, while others can occur year-round. Common lung triggers include allergens like pollen, dust, pet dander. It can include smoke, strong perfumes or fragrances, cleaning products, mold, cold air, and that's just to name a few. Here in Canada, many of us have become especially aware of smoke from wildfires as a lung trigger. Even if you don't see the smoke, poor air quality can still affect your lungs. It's important to check outdoor air quality reports locally to determine your risks. You can even set up notifications to be alerted when the air quality becomes poor for you. Using air quality data from sources like IQ Air can give real-time reports that can be very useful.
And that's why it's important to pay attention to how your body and your lungs respond. Consider making a journal or making notes on your phone when your symptoms increase. You might start to notice patterns that help you identify which triggers are affecting you. Once you know your triggers, you can take steps to reduce your exposure. That might mean checking air quality reports, wearing a scarf over your mouth in cold weather, choosing fragrance-free products, or using an air purifier at home. We've got one more important trigger to talk about.
So one more common trigger to talk about is respiratory infections. The common cold, influenza, pneumonia, COVID-19, or RSV can cause you to have more breathing symptoms. When you get sick, your body's immune system responds by creating inflammation. That extra inflammation can make breathing very difficult and may even trigger a flare-up.
And flare-ups can have lasting effects. They might require additional medication, medical visits, emergency care, or even hospitalization. That's why preventing matters. Staying up to date on recommended vaccines is one of the most effective ways to help protect your lungs. Talk with your healthcare provider or a pharmacist about vaccines that might be appropriate for you, including influenza, RSV, COVID-19, and shingles, and maybe others based on your age and health conditions. Let's talk about why reducing flare-ups is so important. Many people think of a flare-up simply as having more symptoms for a few days, but the impact often goes much deeper and can extend beyond the lungs. Flare-ups can also cause permanent deterioration of your underlying health conditions.
In turn, when your lungs aren't functioning well, everyday activities can become harder. Eating, walking, exercising, socializing, sleeping, and even completing simple household tasks may require more effort. This is where the connection between the lungs, the mind, and the soul becomes so clear. When breathing becomes difficult, it can affect your energy, confidence, mood, and especially that sense of independence.
People tell us that flare-ups leave them feeling frustrated, isolated, anxious, or discouraged. It's not just your lungs that are affected, your whole well-being can be impacted.
That's why this month's theme is trigger awareness for mind, body, and soul. By recognizing and reducing triggers, you're not only protecting your lungs, but you're supporting your overall health and well-being.
When your lungs are calmer, you're often able to be more active, spend time with loved ones, participate in activities that you enjoy, and focus on things that bring meaning and joy to your life.
This month, we encourage you to become a detective of your own health. Pay attention to what affects your breathing. Maybe start a trigger journal and jot down a quick note about when you felt that change in your breathing, what the symptom was, and what the possible trigger could be. Take small steps to reduce your exposure to triggers whenever possible.
Whether it's checking the air quality before heading outside, choosing fragrance-free products, reducing indoor allergens, or booking your annual vaccines, a very small action can make a big difference, because when our lungs feel better, everything feels better.
So why don't you get out there
And live your best lung life.